Hi, Super Spruce here, back with another Antimatter Mentions New Game minus video, episode 6. And it's been, like, many hours since last episode. Not a full day, so it's not 75, it's 57 times, then times this. So it's really 100,000, plus we have a boost to our dimension boost. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to see how far I can push. Just like, I'm going to try to get as much as I can. So this is going to be interesting how this is going to work. So, again, it's going to be the same beginning, but then it's going to be different after I get a few of just everything. So here's 38th dimensions. 40 is now going to be easy. It's crazy to say 40 is going to be easy, but that's what it is now. It's just that fast. We can get a few more tick speed boosts, then go for 48th dimensions. I'm still not sure if this is actually the most efficient strategy, but it seems pretty good. I mean, I can get up to 50 without much trouble, which is crazy. 58th dimensions. That used to take forever, like several hours, and now I can just get there without much problem because the dimension boosts are now stronger. So having them be stronger actually really does help progression speed. It's still a little bit to get to 50, but it's really not that much, especially when I just have all these tick speed boosts. The one thing that could take a while is getting all the way to 68th dimensions. I feel like that could still take quite a while. Even then, I don't think it's going to take that long to reach. And we could get like a new antimatter record, which will help boost this multiplier. And maybe I should just go for the 300 galaxy point upgrade first. So it's one of the new ones. It's tick speed boosts give 32 free tick speed upgrades each, which I presume that it's just like it's buffing tick speed boosts. The next one actually after this costs 1,000. It's increase the multiplier of the product of bot. Oh, so it's this thing, based on your galaxy points. That's a very interesting upgrade there. It's interesting how that works. It's a little slow near the end, but really, it's not that slow. Like, this is 68th dimensions. Once I get the next galaxy, it's going to be... I should be able to pretty easily get 68th dimensions, hopefully. I just want to see what it's going to be like. Just doing a long... I feel like it's not quite as efficient as the short runs, but it's still fast, and it's still pretty fast, and it's at least a good experiment to try to get as much as I can here. So now we're pushing to 58th dimensions of everything, and one more time. It's not even gonna take that much. I think I can go up to like 6 tick speed boosts without resetting dimension boosts. I think that's how I can do it. And then, so I'm actually going to try to grind all the way to 68th dimensions. Again, with tick speed boosts. I'm not even sure if I'm going to want another tick speed boost. I may just be going for a dimension boost, 2 more dimension boosts, and then just getting another 68th dimensions. Because I could try to go for the tick speed. Actually, I'm going to go for the tick speed boost. I know, I'm a little crazy. But I will. I still get to keep everything so far. I think the next tick speed boost I have to reset, unfortunately. So, it's interesting. At least I could see where it resets. I think it reset at 2 before. This is going to be... This should be 7. Yeah, we reset everything. But the first... These dimension boosts are not going to take that. I'm literally just spamming the button, which is something I've never done in New Game minus. I'm literally just spamming the dimension boost button. And you can see how quick it is to get to 68th dimensions. We're getting all the way up to a trigintillion antimatter quickly, which is insane. And maybe, I think we need to get to like trigintillion to get this to go up. And also 10 dual trigintillion is a Google, so yep, we have a Google antimatter for the first time. This is now starting to go up, so this should also go up. I could try to push all the way to 78th dimensions. I'm not sure if it's going to actually do all that much to get up to 78th dimensions. But, yeah, I could do that if I wanted. I don't feel like it's really... I mean, it may be worth it. Maybe I should just get up to 78th dimensions, but don't dimension boost at all. And that will help things. I'm really not sure if it's actually going to give me... if it's going to give me an increase in galaxy points. Because this is the first truly slow series of 10 eighth dimensions that I'm going for here. So I feel like, should I go for this? I'm at a quintrigantillion, and I only need just 3 orders of magnitude, now just 2 orders of magnitude to get 78th dimension. So maybe it's actually worth it. Try to get this. This is now down to 10%, which is starting to worry me. Like the percentages are now down low, and even buying like these lower dimensions doesn't even do much anymore, which is crazy. You can look at our statistics. We have so much antimatter that it would be able to make tons of great pyramids of Giza with just if they were a Planck volume each, which is a little crazy. Like even the 8th dimensions don't even give that much of a multiplier to all the dimensions. Even when you get this, like that's how slow it gets once you're at pi. So this gets me an increase from about 180 to, let's see, 198 galaxy points. So I'm just gonna do this and just do a few more short runs. Okay, you have to do 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then another galaxy. I don't even think I should just go. I don't even think I need tick speed boost anymore. Just get this. Sacrifice. I could even go for 40. I'm not even sure what the optimal strategy is here. This is up to 230 times. I'm just gonna delay getting the upgrade until I have like 100 galaxy points stored up. I feel like it's actually worth it to just get 1 tick speed boost because it doesn't even reset anything, and then I can quickly get to 40 8th dimensions. Actually, no. Before I do that, I can do a couple more dimension boosts and then do this. That gets me 48 galaxy points. So 1, 2, 3. That 1, 2, 3, 4 galaxy. 1, 2, 3, 4 tick speed, and then just go for as many dimension boosts as I can. And there it is. 48 galaxy points, 150 per minute. I'm just going to do one more run here. Shouldn't even take that long to get this last run. Because, yeah, 150 galaxy points a minute is pretty crazy. So, I know we do have our tick speed boost. So, 48 galaxy points, 446 galaxy points. I'd think it's worth it to get this upgrade that boosts tick speed boost. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it's really going to do. I'm going to just experiment with the first tick speed boost. So, actually, after the 1 galaxy, because previously it was like 1.9 times after getting 1 tick speed boost. So let's see. I'm gonna get it here, and let's see. It's 2.575. So it must be an improvement on everything. So I'm sort of just experimenting with how powerful the tick speed boosts are. Maybe we can get to 78th dimensions with this. Perhaps. I'm not exactly sure what I should really be going for at this point. Why is it slow? Why do I only have... Oh, it's because of course I need more 8th dimensions and more tick speed boost. Why am I not getting more tick speed boost? Maybe I should just go for 48th dimensions without just like one more run like this. That gives just 40 8th dimensions. That still gives me 48 galaxy points. And now this is back up to 63,000. So maybe this run will be the one, though. That's long. Now it's at this point, I'm literally just spamming these buttons over and over again. That's how fast it's getting. I know how. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm literally just spamming. And I think just next tick speed boost. Okay, it's just taking a little longer than than usual, but and then unfortunately I have to reset. So the galaxies are going to be really important just because it'll make the tick speed boost not reset the dimension boosts. I feel like that's becoming a major factor. The tick speed boosts not resetting the dimension boosts. So now on the journey to 58th dimensions. Shouldn't even take all that long. You can see why I go for 48 galaxy points, because it's the most efficient to go for. Keep getting this up until 48th dimensions, get another tick speed boost. Shouldn't take that long. Come on, you can do it. There it is. 58th dimension. Then just get everything here for up to 50. 40 shouldn't take long to get to 50. So I feel like since the tick speed boosts are buffed, it'll be slightly easier to progress. I'm not exactly sure how much easier it's going to be to progress, but it seems like it's going to be pretty good. This doesn't seem to be doing anything right now. Is it because I'm not sure. I'm a little nervous that I'm going to get this and it's just going to do nothing. So yeah, that's my one thing I'm nervous about. But you can see, I really am starting to think the galaxies are going to become really, really useful just because they buff so many things, or so much stuff, essentially. I really think it's going to be so useful to get all the galaxies at this point. So getting all the dimension boosts, tick speed boosts, as many dimension boosts as I can. Another tick speed boost, another tick speed boost, 2 more dimension boosts. Then comes 58th dimensions. Shouldn't take that long. It doesn't actually seem to be all that much faster than before. Maybe it's because I had like a long run already going that had this built up, so it's only about like the same speed, at least for that. So it doesn't seem like it's actually gonna give me a much better, like, you see the peak is 64.5. And that was before like the 150 per minute. So, and it's only at like 46 right now. There's the one last tick speed boost that will not reset my dimension boosts. Every tick speed boost from now on will reset my dimension boost, unfortunately, which will slow the game down a little bit. Just spam this. This gives me a lot of New Game Minus vibes, like episode 4 to episode 5, where you just keep spamming the dimension boost button over and over again. So yeah, this is the last run I really do here. Everything is now over 68th dimensions. I could go for 70, and it feels like it actually could be a better idea now because it's a little faster. I'm not still a little. Yeah, it gets slow after 68th dimensions, unfortunately. Also, sometime I got this achievement, which does nothing. So it's annoying. Like, the good ones give... The ones that give good rewards, you can't get. And then the ones that don't give rewards, like these, you do get. So, it's really annoying how... In New Game Minus, almost every achievement has rewards. But in this game, they skimped on that for whatever reason. But it's really nice for the achievements to have rewards. Like, the ones here are so powerful that it's really worth it to get. But anyway, we can get 70. We're not going to go for 70. We're only going to get 65 here. So I can do one. So I can do another tick speed boost run. So I can get 70. It doesn't even take that long to get to 60 anymore. It's weird. We're sacrificing at higher and higher multipliers each time. Like that was like 67 times, which I think is a record for a single sacrifice. One of these days I'm gonna get. I already have that one. There's something down here. Yeah, this one. You get over 600 times from Dimension Sacrifice, and it gives a reward, but I don't think it's gonna be that powerful. Does this thing give any reward? That gives a weak reward. Any of the vanilla rewards like those two are just gonna be very weak. They're not gonna actually do much for me. So I'm just curious to see what having this many tick speed boosts is going to do for me. Getting all the way up to 70 8th dimensions, 9 tick speed boosts. What do I even start with? I'm just, like, this multiplier is now up to the millions. Like, that's how it's starting to catch up to that multiplier, which is interesting. This is essentially a polynomial multiplier. This is an exponential multiplier. So it's finally, exponential's finally catching up to the polynomial multiplier. So what does it even start at? It already starts in the millions. That's how overpowered it is. At a late sacrifice there. Not that great. But you can see, even with all this, 200 galaxy points. So it's a lot, but it's the pace is not all that great here. So I can get all the way up to the max I can realistically get here is 240. It actually is useful to try to push the antimatter, do runs like this because it buffs this, because it's based on my antimatter. I have no idea what the formula is, but it seems to be getting a little stronger. Maybe it's just logarithmic. I feel like it's just logarithmic, which is pretty decent because that's a permanent multiplier to my galaxy points. And this bar is starting to get farther and farther. This once it gets to 100%, that's the next major mechanic. So it's interesting. I'm only like 6 orders of magnitude from 80 8th dimensions, but I don't really think I need 80 8th dimensions. What's interesting is that in the main game, 80 8th dimensions is what you're going for. That's the price of the first galaxy. But here it's just different. 80 8th dimensions is not really all that important. So it looks like we can get about 250 galaxy points from Galactic Sacrifice here. That's a quadragantillion right there. So it's good to experiment just to see what this is. This is now over 0.02. So let's see what we can do with that next episode. I'm just going to do a bunch of short runs, probably turn the confirmation off. It's just going to be the same thing over and over again, so I'm just going to cut it out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.